Yeah, you go.
Girls, congratulations. Chelsea, can we start with you?
Yeah.
The second season in a row you're captaining solo. Just tell us about the process on the weekend when you were given the nod by your teammates.
Yeah, I'm so, I guess, humbled and honoured to be able to lead this team for the second year in a row as a solo captain, alongside some incredible leaders. A fresh face for us leading into next season. Beside me here, Stevie-Lee, new in our leadership group, alongside Sarah Allen and Eloise Jones. And it was just a great time away. Our head coach, Matthew Clark, had organised some time down to South Adelaide. We ran a bit of a clinic for some kids down there, played a bit of competitive volleyball, ultimate frisbee and some kickball, just in a fun way. It was really about building connection and trust amongst the playing group. And then we basically stayed down at some dormitories in Normanville for a night, and and we had our leadership vote there, and it was really, I guess, as I said, humbling to hear my name called out to captain the girls, and very excited to see where we can help take this team next season.
It's probably never in doubt, though, was it, that you were going to captain on again? But the moment it is announced, like you say, it's pretty humbling. What sort of leadership group do you think you try and bring out, like you said, with a couple of fresh faces?
Yeah, it's I think with the awesome stuff that Stevie brings to our team. She's not just an exceptional footballer, but person as well, and she has so much care and empathy for our playing group. And initially, one of our inaugural players, she played 41 games. I think you're vying for seeing who can get to the 50 games first, her or Ebony Marinoff and a couple of others from Brisbane. But look, this leadership group is we've got some young people with Sarah Allen and Eloise Jones, but they're absolute quality people as well, and I think they just continue to keep adding value to our team, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
And Stevie, congratulations. Did
Thanks.
you see this coming?
No, I didn't actually. There's a lot of leaders that are in our squad, and I thought they would probably get it, but it doesn't matter about a title. We're still going to do exactly the same as what we would do out on that footy field and even in training here.
So what does it mean to you that you've been sort of put in this position by those you respect?
Yeah.
Those that respect you?
It means a lot, actually. I didn't really... a lot of the girls obviously speak to me that have said that I belong in this area and stuff like that, but it means the world. They actually see that I can help this club for the future and even for this year. I can't really put into words, actually.
Chelsea, I guess the Danny Martin type situation has been around for the past couple of weeks. I mean, as a leader in the leadership group, what do you make of the whole situation?
Yeah, it's been a very unique situation and a challenging one for both parties, the footy club and as players, and for Denny as well. And we respect her decision. We love Denny as a person, and a decision's been made now, and we're just going to focus on our footy and rolling into next season.
Do you try and change her mind when she comes like that as a leader, or do you just say, out of my control?
I guess it's as I said, you just have to respect. Everyone's entitled to, I guess, their opinion and stuff, but the club's stance is with the AFL and endorsed, I guess, with being vaccinated, and we strongly encourage that. So, as we said, we respect Danny's decision, and we love her as a person and support her as a person, and we continue to focus on our football from here forward.
Just not a decision, I suppose. You love her as a person, but the decision's not one that you can back her with.
Yeah, well, the club is aligned to, obviously, we strongly recommend being vaccinated, and we want to see spectators at our games, and it's for the benefit of our community. So that's, I guess, where the club's stance is, and that's where we're at the moment.
She's such a great player. Sorry, she's such a great player. Do you think we'll see her in Crows colours? Do you hope we'll see her in Crows colours again?
Yeah, well, it was a mutual decision, obviously, being able to put Denny on the inactive list, and she's said that she's going to continue to keep training hard and bits and pieces. So, and what that looks for us is to remain in contact with Denny and support her as a person, and keep up with our communications, and keep her up to date with what's happening with us.
As captain, last captain now, did you have a discussion with her about her
Yeah, Denny and I had conversations, but yeah, it was obviously that was something between us that we, yeah, just as I said, more just caring about her as a person, and she's entitled to her decision. And at the end of the day, the AFL club Crows will, yeah, is strongly recommending the vaccinations.
Do you think
Yeah.
she could change her mind? Do you see that as a possibility in the future?
That's probably a decision for Denny, isn't it? Yeah, more question for her probably. Yeah.
Another one, I guess it looks like for draftees at least that skin fold testing's been banned. I mean, do you have a view on this? That, I mean, they kind of do you have a view on the skin fold testing being banned for draftees? Or?
I wasn't a huge fan of skin fold testing myself, to be honest, but the pinching is a little bit unique if you've ever had them done before. But now technology's changed significantly, and you know we're very lucky that we're able to get something called a DEXA scan, where we basically lay down and something scans you from head to toe, and instead of someone pinching you, it's able to tell you exactly what your lean muscle mass is, what your body fat percentage is. And we're able to do them before pre-season, in the middle of pre-season, during our season, and at the end, just to see where we're kind of at. Hopefully not so much after Christmas pudding.
I guess what kind of impact does that have? I guess because they've kind of talked about it being an isolated incident with the draftees. I think they have it with their team clubs because they have ongoing Christmas support. I mean, yeah, that kind of isolated thing, you know, to kind of pinch and be told, you know, you're in maybe, you know, overweight or something like that. Yeah, what kind of impact does that kind of have?
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't quite aware that it had actually been, was it cancelled, did you say? Or
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, yeah, stopped. Yeah, so I wasn't quite aware. But yeah, I guess it would have some kind of impact. You know, when I was around and young, we didn't actually have female footy pathways, and I had no one pinching me at that time. So, you know, it's just awesome that there's actually female footy pathways now, and they're actually thinking about, one, well-being, but then nutrition and supporting players in the best way possible to make them the best footballers they can be. So I think it's a good thing that we've got female footy pathways in.
Is that at the moment, it's a little bit annoying there's no AFLW fixture, or, I mean, how do you kind of, yeah, would you like some more clarity on that?
I think we just focus so much on our training each day. It's a bit that horrible cliche of taking each day as it comes, but you legitimately are. And tonight's going to be a big session on the training track, so we've just got to get through that each week. And Stevie's giving me a run for my money at the moment. She's
Try to.
She's right up at the front. Yeah, so it's great the girls are training so hard. They're in a really good position, and you know we keep trying to make ourselves better each and every day on the training track and off it as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, looking forward to when the fixture is released, and we'll find out and deal with it then.
You have to be a little more careful this year as captain of Courageous, Chelsea. Obviously, a lot was made of when you knocked yourself out in a situation and losing such an enormous game. You've sort of taken these steps to be a little more cautious this year.
Look, I think it's really hard to change the way you play, and you know, we understand that sometimes these accidents can happen in football, and it is a physical game, and you know, I love this game with all my heart, and so yeah, I think I'll continue to keep going the way I go about my football, and hopefully continue to keep bringing an exciting game for people to watch. But yeah, I think as you get a bit older, you do get a little bit smarter, and maybe there's not a need for running and crashing that pack. I might be at the back and you know, collect a loose ball and stuff, but I'll still be attacking the game I normally do.
Stevie, have you ever thought of yourself as captaincy material, and now that you're in the leadership group, is it something that you sort of think, wow, I really want to do this now?
To be honest with you, we have a really good captain here.
I'll walk away now.
Oh, without a doubt, if that opportunity was there and that's what the girls decided to vote on, I would definitely take it up. And any other girl that would be in the squad that actually got captaincy, they would take it on and ride it pretty much. So, yeah, without a doubt.
Stevie normally terrorise opposition defenders, and you can be a little bit faster, stronger, better this year. What improvements can we look for?
Hopefully all of it. Hopefully all of it. Nah, just pretty much just play. Like, I don't really focus on any of the strength or anything, as long as I can bring my weapon, and obviously everyone knows that's my speed, but if I can build on other strengths in the game, then I'll do that too.